Greetings and welcome everyone to episode 4 of our Continuum Let's Play series, and let's just jump right in. I did quite a bit since the last episode. I got us a nice beautiful garden here growing, and we're going to be working on that as we can. And I've also gotten us a bed, which is very nice for us to have, and I'm working on getting us a few more things. I found some clay, so hopefully we can get into Tinker's Construct a little bit and maybe get it up and running. I've already even made some of the seared bricks that are going to be needed for this project. I cleared away some of the trees that we were using, and I'm going to slowly migrate them over to another location, which is going to help us out in the long run. And I'll eventually clear this out a little bit more so we can add a few more buildings and build a proper base of operations for us to continue with. But as you can see, our garden is growing quite well. Even the reeds are growing up, which is nice. And I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the gearbox that I've made here, because we finally got the gearbox, thank goodness, right? And we're going to look at the advancement that it took to get there. Let's see. I don't remember where the book's at, or I'll have to look up the key. I just reset the key to a better functioning button since I'm not carrying the book around with me. So we should have this one done. Oh, it doesn't show them as being done yet. Maybe we got to grab them and hold them. Let's do that real quick. We'll hold these two here. Now let's do the detect on that. There we go. And now claim it'll be a loot chest, but we won't use it. We just want to get through the quests here. Now we're going to need to do the Tinker's ones here. We got all these to do still. It'll be interesting. We'll do a stencil table, part builder, and a tool station. And then, what do you get out of that? I didn't even check here. You get 8 blank patterns. So let's see here, and then we're going to, we're already going to be getting into a small type of kiln, and they also want us to get into using the sling, the slime sling. That's pretty interesting. I haven't used one of those before, but it definitely sounds like something we could get into. And you got all these other stuff here that we can be working on. So what I want to do here is, and I've already built a drawer, so I guess we get another chest from that one. But we need to do an upgrade as well. We'll get into that eventually. So we are fabulous now. I don't really know how much we're going to follow the quest book, but it's a nice idea that we have it available to us if we wanted to. So let's go take this this loot chest here, and let's just throw it there. It'll be just fine. I'm sure it will survive. Somebody will find it as buried treasure someday. So basically, what I want to do here is we want to take about 16 of these. We want to start making our craft patterns, or our blank patterns, excuse me, our blank patterns. And it'll work out really well for us to be able to have these, and they take 15 seconds a piece. So it's not going to be something that we're just going to get done quick. But while we're waiting for that, we could be working on getting ourselves a crafting table. We can't make a chest right now because that thing is occupying that spot, but then it'll need a log and it'll need a plank. So there we go. We'll have all those. We just need the chest to finish it out with. And this will take a minute because, I mean, I gotta shift click it to get it to do more than one at a time. I forgot about that. You gotta shift click to get it to do more than one at a time. And our garden's still growing up quite nice. Let me go over here and check all these bushes. I found a string of blackberry bushes, and that'll help us out someday when we find a cow, hopefully. I'm wanting to make yogurt because yogurt is very good. It's versatile as well, but they've kind of caught my technique of having 10 different types of yogurt to diversify myself, because now you're not only diversified by the food but by the category as well. Very interesting. So we're gonna probably have to get some of these chickens together at some point to have for our farm. There's another egg. I'm trying to make more chickens here because we need the meat for it. I think we can get meat from these guys over here as well. They're a little bit far out there. Wait till we see a closer one to grab them. But the meat of the chicken will be one of the things that we'll want to use here. Still no baby chickens, I guess. So we got our trees out here growing. What is that underneath that tree over there? Oh, that's the cotton, I bet. We have plenty of things to choose from. We need to eventually light up our island, which won't be too big of a deal. Let's go over here. We're going to clear out this side of the garden. Because I want to give those guys over there room to grow. It'll make for a nice, beautiful garden here. There we go. And, yeah, grab that string. Oh, and the Actually Edition worms are here. And they seem to last for quite a while. I haven't had a break yet. Like in Sevtech, I think they disappear after a while. They don't live forever like they do in the default pack. Which is okay. I mean, I'm not offended by it. It just is what it is. You gotta live within the constraints of the mod author. And we'll take these things and put them all in here. There we go. I really need that shift-click function that was available in the last pack, which is pretty nice. I'll throw that string in there. We already got 2 full stacks of string, which is super nice. We also got some clay so we could make some better food. We now have garden soup, which is pretty good. And so that gives us another category, which is food group called soup. And that works out pretty good. Let's see, how are we looking? We're at 10 already. Holy smokes, that's a lot. But it's getting through it little by little. And the sun's starting to go down, so we're going to take a nap here shortly. So we're going to go check on something. And I'm going to take a rest. And I'll meet up with you guys shortly. So I'm back, and as you can see, it's morning. But we got some friendlies over there. We got plenty of spiders. We're never going to run out of string at this rate. Oh, do not destroy my crops, Mr. Zombie. That would make me not very happy here. Okay, didn't destroy my crops. Plenty of spiders here. There we go, got him. Easy peasy. Oh, he got me. Oh well, we survived. Wasn't really that much damage, so it's no big deal. So let's go back here. We're going to drop off some of the stuff that we were carrying. I don't really eat as much zombie flesh anymore, which is fine. I'm sure that makes everybody happy. Okay, so we're going to cook up some of this copper here. And then what we want to do is, oh, our patterns are done. Very nice. So let's do our crafting with our patterns here. Oh, we can make our chest real quick. That's right. So we'll make our chest. And then we have our 4 items to be able to make for our tool station, our pattern chest, our part builder, and our stencil table. Very nice. So this one goes in the corner, this one goes here, this one here, and that one there. There we go. Pretty easy. They'll all have access to it. I want to swap these two real quick. Prefer that one there and that one there. Oh, I just put them right back the way they were. Doggone it. You there, and you there. Gotta love that. Okay, so we have 12 patterns to choose from here. And so what I want to do here is we're going to make the standard. We need you, you, and you. The sword blade, the rod, the guard. Where's the binding? And there's the binding. Okay, so we got the basic stuff out of the way that we would traditionally use. Now I wonder if we can use cobblestone. Do we have any cobblestone on us? No, we'll have to grab a few pieces here. And let's see if we can make stone tools in here. Material value, 36 stone. So let's see if we can make a stone sword. So it looks like it says we can make a stone sword, and it even has durability. So we may not have to rely on these tools much longer, which is very, very, very good. So let's see here. We don't want to go with the stone guard though, do we? No, we're probably going to go with double ecological. Or we could do flint. Let's see if the flint makes a difference here. Let's see if flint makes a difference here. It gives us crude and 40 durability, where this one will give us 20 durability, and ecological will give us 15. So we're going to go with a piece of flint for our guard. And then, of course, you know what's going to be the handle. It's going to be the wooden tool rod. Okay, so we have that one out of the way. Let's make our others real quick here. We're going to need a couple more tool rods. We're going to need for our pickaxe, our shovel, and our axe itself here. Might as well put them all together. And then we're going to need 3 bindings, which are pretty easy. I think I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to make it out of flint so that we get the best use of our tools here. Even if we are going to make them just out of cobblestone, I would like to make them out of at least decent cobblestone tools. So then we'll make the axe head, we'll make the stone shovel head, and we will make the lumber axe. It's not the lumbering axe, but it's still an axe. I should have said pickaxe. But we have all our pieces now, and so let's make our tools. So we're going to go like so, and we have the XP requirements are, I think, a little bit higher than they traditionally are, but this is still pretty good. It's still pretty good. So we're going to put that there, and we'll go put that there, get that one, and so on and so forth here. So 148 isn't bad at all. 148 is, I think, better than what it would be if it was a pure stone one. And now let's make our sword here, which should be fairly easy. Oh yeah, 162 and 5 attack, whereas this one is 5 attack, so it's basically the same. But I can repair this, and I can repair it with stone, which makes these other tools less useful. So the next thing I want to do is look up where we can store our other ones. So for that, we're going to go with cooking with blockheads, and they have a tool rack, which I like. So it's right here. Ooh, it requires iron nuggets. Do we really want to sacrifice? What the heck. We can sacrifice a piece of iron for some iron nuggets here. And then what's the other part? It requires slabs. So we need to make some slabs real quick. There we go. We got 6 slabs, which is exactly what we need. If it would go like that, there we go. And then there and there. And so what I like about these is they hold 2 at a time. So I can go like this, and then my old tools, which will go with this pickaxe in case something happens, we have access to it. And then we have these ones here to go like so. There. So now we have access to them in case we need or have any type of emergency, we can get to it. So also what I planned for is, like I said, I got some seared brick here to be for us to start doing Tinker's Construct. Now Tinker's Construct is going to be tricky in some ways. Oh, our copper's done. Very nice. I took 3 pieces. Weird. So another thing I want to do here is, let's see. We want to look up how to make a controller, because wait till you see this. This is insane. A Smeltery Controller, which is what we need, is 30 minutes in a gearbox. So we're gonna let that get started and just let it run, because there's nothing else we can do but let that run. And we will let it start, and it'll take its 30 sweet minutes to get done, because we really don't have another choice in that. But we have our tools now, which is a huge step up compared to what we were. And let's make a drawer real quick. Oh, we can't. We can't make a drawer, but I bet we can make another one of those. I want to make a drawer, so I had to make another one of these, which I'll stick right here. I wonder if 2 can use the same one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. We need one of these, and with that, we need to take this. Like I said, we got to keep switching back and forth. It really kind of drives me nuts. I like the idea, the concept of it, but it kind of drives me nuts. Okay, so there we got cleared out our inventory quite a bit with that. Let's see here. What else did we want to do? We're probably gonna need to cook up some more grout at some point, but we need more gravel for that, because we want to make at least a decent sized smeltery. But we're gonna want to also expand our house a little bit. Hello, Mr. Spider. Gotcha. Okay, so we got the spider, and we put him in his place, because that's what usually happens. We got sticks left over, got iron nuggets left over. This isn't so bad. But I don't like the fact that I don't have the tabs up at the top, because there's supposedly a duping bug with the crafting table. So let's see here. What else can we do in terms of what is to come? Let's see. What do we want to do? Well, We want a little bit better house. So I think we're going to look into that. Or should we work on food? Probably should work on food. Okay, so let's go work on food here. Got a garden that is growing up quite nicely here. So we're going to harvest it. So we're going to grab it and get everything out of it. And we're going to start figuring out some recipes that we can make out of this stuff. We got plenty of stuff now. We should be able to make quite a few recipes. Oh, it's fully grown. Okay, so now we got some parsnips. We're going to pretty much turn those into seeds and replant them. There we go. And all this stuff is ready to go. There we go. So we have this cluster of food items in our chest here that gives us access to certain recipes. And we need to think about how we're going to do those recipes. So let's look up gravy first. Gravy's a good one. We need a cow though. We need something to milk. So gravy's in a category called snack, all by it. Well, not by itself, but different from what we have previously had. And so it's just a mix of stock and flour. And so it'll give us another one. So we're going to take 12 of these, and we're going to actually mix it with some more barley. We're going to need a little bit more, because we'll make barley flour and be able to get all this stuff. Oh, it's perfect. That, you couldn't ask for a better setup there. Now we have gravy as one of our foods, because we need, I think we need 5 different types of food almost to be able to keep from having any issues. And right now we have 1, 2, 3 types of food right there. And if we had a meat product like, let's say, the chickens, that could be another one. Are peanuts considered a vegetable? I bet you we could have a fruit one as well. We need to figure out some sort of fruit one. So let's see, that's considered a nut. So what can we do with that? And we could get mixed nuts. So it requires raisins. I don't have raisins yet, or a chocolate bar, which is definitely under the snack category. Oh, it's becoming night. Let me take a short rest and I'll be right back. Well, that was quick and easy. I'm back already. And you notice my sword already healed the 16 durability use on it, which is very, very nice. I'm going to be very, very happy with these particular benefits that we're getting from these Tinker's Construct tools. So, now, we have peanuts here. Let's go back and look at what we were looking at. We have 6 different things we can make. We can actually make nut bread, but that's under the bread category. We already have a bread. So, we got meat meal, but we don't have enough stuff to be able to make those meat meals yet. We can do peanut butter, which is used to make, I'm sure, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yep, and there's 16 different types of those. So that's considered a crop. This is considered a fruit. What can I use it with? I can make a fruit bowl. And that's fruit meal soup. Ooh, so that's kind of count under soup as the nutritional value. We need to find just a fruit one. See, this one's considered dairy, but the bread also counts as dairy. So fruit meal, strawberry salad. So I need a fruit salad. That actually will work. So what would it take to make a fruit salad? Oh, I need fruit. And a chopping board, which is pretty easy. So plank, a stick, and a brick. So let's see, we have bricks somewhere. We'll grab them here. Let's see. There we go. Let's go over here. We will put this one, our stick, and you. And so now we'll take fruit with us. And we'll make this. It's going to take 3 pieces of fruit per to do this. And so these blackberries are the perfect candidate for this, because we have just so many of them. And we can't use them. Are you serious? Let's see. We have 67 different recipes here for this chopping board, so this one uses fruit salad, but I'm guessing it only uses Binny's and Pam's fruits. This is, I think this is Natura fruit. So we're gonna have to hold off on that one for a minute, but we got strawberries. I guess strawberries will work. We're getting quite a few of those. Whoops. Okay, so now we have our fruit salad here. Thank goodness it doesn't use up any durability of our board here. And so this will give us fruit meal, which actually is a different category than fruit itself. But I'm okay with that. So there, we are now have 4 categories. And if we do a meat, we'll have 5 different categories. So I think in the next episode, we are going to have to reel in some chickens. And we're going to have to pen them in and start breeding them pretty heavily, because they're going to be the next part of our project for us to survive. Because we need to survive out here. And there's plenty of chickens here, and there's even some sheep here on the island, which will give us another type of meat. But we are still missing cows for milk. But we'll find it. Yogurt is in our future. I can see it now. So thank you guys again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.